Hello and welcome to Tool Hut USA's YouTube channel. Today we have a 15 Nissan Altima. The shop has installed a new transmission from the dealer. It's blank and we're going to use J2534 and program it. Stand by. Okay, let's go over a couple things before we get going here. You need to download NERS from the Nissan website before you do anything. If you do not have a subscription with Nissan, you'll need to get a subscription with Nissan before you do anything. And the files you're going to download are going to go into your NERS program. You're going to use your NERS program to actually program this vehicle. So you're going to need a battery maintainer. These are not the fastest cars to program. It's not horrible. This one won't take very long. But you need to maintain your battery voltage. The failure rate on these is exceptionally high if you don't follow the basic rules. Also, for a long time, I did not program Nissans because I got burned on one pretty bad. I had a failure. Nissans will do some weird things when you go to program them. I do not recommend this as a starting point for programming. So if this is your first car that you're going to program, I do not recommend Nissan to be the one that you program unless that's the only thing you're going to do. The failures that you get doing Nissans, I'm not going to cover in this video. This one goes pretty smooth, and so the video is going to go pretty smooth. I will try to get a problematic one up on YouTube here shortly, but for right now, this is the one I got. Stand by. The first thing you need to do is you need to figure out a way to get the part number for the transmission control module that you're going to program. The easiest way I have found to do it is to go to parts.nissanusa.com. Once you're here, go to the parts tab, and then it's going to want you to type in the VIN number. I have found that the VIN number doesn't always work. Sometimes you need to do it by year, brand, and model, but typically the VIN number works. So I'm going to type in the VIN number with my slow search and poke here, and I'll show you how to get the part number that I have found to be the easiest. Like I said, it doesn't always work, but this is the way I always start. So we're going to, on the left hand side, we're going to scroll down to powertrain, and then wait for the page to load. The top option is automatic transmission or transaxle. That's the only one we need. So we're going to choose the top option here. It's not the fastest page. And then what you're looking for is transmission control module processor data. So we're going to type on that. And to see this part number in red, it's 10 digits long. This is what we need. So to download our files, now we need to go to techinfo.nissan.com or nissantechinfo.com or something. We have to tell it we're in America, if you're in America. I guess I don't know if it'll work in other countries or not. Then we're going to go to blank programming at the top there. We're going to type in the first 5 of those numbers, which is 31039. And then the last 5 is 9HM0C. I'm going to download that file there. I have to log in and give them money before they'll give you this file. I'm not going to cover that here. Hopefully you figured that part out. Alright, now that you got the part number, got your file purchased, we're going to download it to your computer. So it's going to download it into a zip folder. I highly recommend unzipping it before you try to run the program called unpack.exe. I know you can open the file and you can see it right here. I've had trouble with it when it's done like that. So once it's unpacked, I go to the folder, and then I go to that folder and make sure that it really put this .dat folder file in there. So we're going to go to C, Program Files, x86. Yes, I've had it not put it in the right place. And one thing about this program is if you got to start all over again, it's kind of a pain in the butt. So right here's my .dat folder. It's supposed to be in there. Okay, so we're in good shape. So let's go program this car. So I'm going to close out of this program, minimize the website, and open our Nissan J2534 or the NERS file when you downloaded it. So we have to accept Nissan's terms here and choose our device. We're using the Bosch MasterTech VCI today. It's a choice I've made that tells you the information about the device. And then we're going to go down to the bottom choice, which is programming. Go to transmission. That's where you go when you're blank programming it. It's going to attempt to pull the part number from the trans module. It's going to come up with an error and tells you that it does not have a part number in it. We knew that. That's why it's called blank. So we're just going to hit OK. And then here we need to type in that part number again. That's 31039 something. We'll figure out what it was here. That's not the right one. It's 9H something. I don't remember. So that is the part number that was actually on the website is the one we're going to choose, not the file that got downloaded. Well, then it's going to confirm that that's the part number you're putting in. Some of this stuff I've sped up the process, some of it I haven't. So here's we're just going to start here. It tells you your battery voltage. I do recommend over 13.5 volts. Then you're going to log in with the same username and password that you purchased your file with. And once it's logged in and authenticated, it is going to just start programming. I have sped this process up 10 times. So the programming process takes exactly 10 times longer than what my video takes in this part. I didn't skip any steps, so. And if for some reason it never gets to percent left of 0, it gets pretty close sometimes, but it never gets to 0. It's not unusual for me I've seen it get as far as about 10 or 12%, and usually it says it's done. It tells you to turn the key off for 1 minute. I always use the clock on the computer. Then she's done, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see some more videos like this. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when they come out. Questions, comments, concerns, I do my best to try to answer them, but keep them clean or I just delete them. Have a great day.